Hi cuties! I hope you're doing so well. Welcome back to another episode of Nails and Chill. So if you don't know, this is just a series on my channel where I do my nails and I update you guys on my life, talk about different topics. It's just more of a chill, talkative type of video. If you want to sit here and hang out with me while I do my nails, let's get into it. Okay, so before I get into the chattiness, let me just tell y'all what I am planning for these nails. So I'm only going to be doing one hand today, and I got this amazing glitter from Micheals. Look at this glitter. Look at how sparkly and pink it is. And yes, I know. I cannot speak. I am basically obsessed with buying things that are pink right now, since I dyed my hair pink. If you missed that, you can go check out that whole transformation video. I'll leave an iCard on the screen for you if you're interested in watching that. Be aware it was a roller coaster. It's a pretty long one. But yeah, I'm just living my Princess Bubblegum dreams right now, and I want some pretty glittery pink nails to go along with it. I actually bought this glitter before I dyed my hair pink because I was already planning on doing my hair pink, and I saw it and I was like, yes, I am going to do nails with that glitter when my hair's pink. So here I am, we're gonna do it. So yeah, I'm just going to basically make my own custom acrylic with this glitter in it, and I'm just gonna use my clear Sauveland acrylic to do that. And I think I might try to do a French tip or two in here because I did get this little French tip cutter thing that you guys were all recommending that I should get after I did like my Valentine's custom acrylics. So I have this and I've had it for a while and I want to try it out. So yeah, let's just get into it. Today, I think I'm gonna try to work myself down from the extra long nails that I've been doing because they've been putting a lot of strain on my nails. I do have my white rubber base coat on right now for that extra protection, so that's good, but I'm just gonna be working with these today. So I'm just gonna rough up this base coat real quick with my wooden file, just so that the gel sticks better. I'm not going to put another base coat on because it's not really necessary as long as this rubber base coat is all roughed up. So I'm just gonna do that so that we can stick on the tips with the nail glue gel. I was going to use my regular nail glue. I haven't used my regular nail glue in a while, but it's sealed shut because I didn't close it properly and it glued shut. So yeah. All right, let me take a little sip of my McDonald's iced coffee before I get into the life updates. Yes. I probably should have gotten the regular sugar instead of the sugar-free because I could definitely use that extra energy right now. I'm just gonna start by updating y'all about what has been going on in my life, which is mostly just school and YouTube, to be honest. I really put a lot of time and effort into YouTube because I really love it. It's like my passion right now. And I'm hoping I'll be able to do it like for a very long time because I really enjoy it. But I've been putting a lot of effort into my YouTube channel, which basically is like a full-time job because each one of my videos takes over 10 hours to actually produce, which I'm not complaining about that because I love it. I love every single second of it. But at the same time, I am still a full-time student, university, and I'm a STEM major. So if you didn't know, I'm a cognitive science major, a specialization in design and human interaction. It really sounds a lot more complicated and fancy than it is. Basically, all it is learning how people navigate the world so that you can design things that can be used better. So if you didn't know that about me, now you know. So I sized out my tips. I'm just going to prep them with my primer before I put them on. So I go to a university that follows the quarter system. So basically I take 4 classes that each last 11 weeks. I usually have 2 midterms, which doesn't make any sense, and then a final, or 2 projects and then a final. So it's basically kind of like after the first midterm, it's like all downhill from there. And the first midterm is usually week 3 or 4. So yeah, anyway, this past week I was doing my second midterms, and honestly, up until yesterday, I'm sure you guys could tell in my hair dyeing video, I felt like I was like you know a string, like an elastic string when you stretch it super far and you just feel like it's gonna break. It's like stretched so far, you just know it's gonna break and you're scared that it's gonna break and you're gonna get whipped. That's how I felt. I felt like I was an elastic rubber band string about to break. Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. Honestly, it's like I haven't been making my bed for the past like 2 weeks because I've been so busy, and I love making my bed and I love cleaning my room. and I've just like have not had time to do it. And I'm sure like a lot of you guys can relate to that feeling of just being like so busy that you can't even get to like your chores if you wanted to do them because you're just so busy. I know a lot of you guys are really understanding, and you'll probably tell me, take a break from YouTube, like YouTube isn't important, you shouldn't be putting it first and everything like that. Like, we understand, and I know that you guys understand. Trust me, I know you do. I love you guys. For me, I want to be able to grow my channel, and for me, I feel like that can't happen unless I'm putting like maximum effort into it. And something I've always struggled with is I feel like I'm not doing my best unless I'm like suffering, you know? Which I know is not true, but anyway, yeah. So that's just something that I have to work on, is how to take breaks. But like this quarter, honestly, like is the first quarter since, okay, my gooseneck lamp is being very finicky. I might need to buy a new one soon. Oh yeah, so I was saying, usually I really love school, and like this is the first quarter in a really long time, like since the first quarter of college. Like my first quarter of college, like I hated it. I was so depressed, you guys. Like I was a biology major, I was living at home, I had no friends. I saw everybody else who was like a freshman in college having so much fun and experiencing like the college experience or whatever, while I was at home. And I do have pretty strict parents, so you know, even though I was at home, it's like, you live under my roof, you're not doing this. And I'm like, well, yeah. Anyway, it was not a great time, and I was really depressed, and I really hated school because I did not want to do biology, but I was like in biology because I felt like it was what I needed to do in order to get a good job, in order to make money, you know, all this stuff. And then after like exploring more classes and stuff, I found design, except there's like this statistics class that I'm taking right now that's like a requirement for like my research requirements, and I really, really, really hate it because I do not care at all about learning statistics. Like, I am not a math person, all right? I do not like math. I'm sorry if you could not see me doing any of that right now. I am just like talking to you guys and like not even paying attention to the camera for my nails. Anyway, basically, I don't like math. I have to take a statistics class. I'm really hating it, and I haven't experienced not liking school like this for a while, and it's got me pretty down in the dumps. But I know that once I get through this quarter, it will probably be fine. Anyway, I'm gonna stop complaining about school now. I just want to like update you guys about that. I don't know, let you into my life a little bit. I'm gonna give these a full 60-second cure. All right, so now that I've got all the tips on, let's make the acrylic, shall we? I mean, I'm not gonna be doing that much. I'm pretty much basically just going to be adding this glitter into this clear acrylic. But let me grab a container. These jars that I bought for putting custom acrylics in, I bought 2-ounce jars, and I low-key regret buying 2-ounce jars because I feel like 2 ounces is kind of a waste. Like, I really only needed to get like half an ounce, really, or 1 ounce. Like 2 ounces of each custom acrylic is a little too much. Like, when am I going to use that? I don't know. To be honest, probably never. And then I feel like if I don't fill it up all the way, like, it's a waste of a jar. So next time I will definitely be buying 1-ounce jars or like half-ounce jars for making custom acrylics. And I recommend that if you make custom acrylics or you want to get into making custom acrylics, because it is so fun, definitely buy the half-ounce jars or the 1-ounce jars. 2-ounce jars are unnecessary. Although I will say that I usually end up using too much glitter, and then having that extra room to put clear acrylic is always nice. Let's fill her up. I don't know if I want to add in any like nude acrylic to this. I don't think I'm going to. I think I just want the glitter to be the star of the show in this one. Okay, and then we're gonna mix it. Okay, I think this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the stopper, and then I'm gonna put the plastic. I'm just trying to not have it spill out everywhere when I mix it, because I don't like mixing it. I'm just gonna shake it. So yeah, let's see. Hopefully there's no spillage or leakage, whatever. Shake, shake, shake! Shake your booty. Okay. Ooh. Yo, I think that was a success. Okay, we did get a little tiny bit of leakage, just a tiny bit, but for the most part, I'd say that was pretty successful. I'm just gonna shake that into this plastic over here. Ayo! Oh, that looks so pretty! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to swatch it. All right, so I've got my giant dapping dish. Someone recommended that I could put a smaller dapping dish inside a larger dapping dish, but that kind of low-key defeats the purpose, because if I put this inside of here, I still can't really... Yes, I can fit my fingers to clean inside here, but it's not as easy as cleaning this one out. Like, I really love the ease of sticking my whole hand in here with the paper towel and like really scrubbing it out in there, getting in all the corners. I love this dish. Okay, so I'm using my large dish. Okay, I'm living my life, my large dapping dish life over here, my large dapping dish dreams. Okay, so there we go. Actually, I'm gonna need to open my window because I am not sitting inside a unventilated area and doing acrylic. I'm gonna use that same Kolinsky brush that I got from Shein. I was so sad in my last video where I did acrylic, my aquarium nails video. I used this brush and I told you guys that it was so amazing and I really loved it. And then I went to go link it for you guys and it was out of stock on Shein and I felt so bad, but I searched for another one that also said it was 100% Kolinsky and was around the same price range, and I did link that one. So if I go to link this one in this video again and it's also out of stock, I'm sorry, but I will link a similar one. Okay, just using my Cura Sky EMA monomer, just filling up the very bottom of the dish. Is it weird that I actually kind of like the smell of monomer? Like, after a couple hours of smelling it, it does start giving me a headache, but I low-key enjoy the smell, okay? I kind of do. Let's swatch this bad boy. Ooh, I can see the little stars in there. That looks so cute. Okay, okay. Okay, so it's very clear. It's definitely not as pink as you'd think it's going to be just looking at the glitter ball itself. I don't know, should I go in there? I kind of like how it looks like transparent like that. I don't know if I should go in there with some pink acrylic. You know, I think I'm gonna leave it clear. I'm gonna leave it clear because I'm going to do a couple French tips and the French tips will have pink on the nail bed part. So I think it'll look like a really cute contrast just like this. So I am just going to leave it just like that. That is perfect. And I'm gonna just start putting it on. So I think I'll just do 2 French tips, like my ring finger and my middle finger will be French tips. So I'm just gonna start by putting just this glittery one on all of the rest of them. And I'm gonna just use my monomer as primer basically. And I'm really gonna try to focus on making these not too thick because the past couple sets of acrylic that I have gone to file off have taken a very long time. I'm not even gonna lie to you. They took a really long time. And I'd like it to not take an hour for me to remove my nails. Okay. Also, I know that I said in my last Nails and Chill video that I was going to put up a community tab post asking you guys what topics you wanted me to talk about in these videos. And I didn't do that for this one because honestly, I decided that I was going to film this video literally half an hour before I sat down to film it. And also I have some topics that I just like want to chat with you guys about. So next time though, hopefully, I will plan my videos in advance and I'll ask y'all what you want me to talk about. But yeah, if there's something specific that you want me to talk about, definitely leave it down in the comments of this video because then I will write it down in my notebook for the next Nails and Chill video. And that way you can like ensure that even if I don't end up posting a community tab post, that I will have your topic of discussion, whatever you want to call it. Okay, not as pink as I was hoping it would be, to be honest with you, but I think we can do some cute nail art on top. I low-key might be in the mood to do some hand-drawn nail art, or maybe I'll just use stickers. I don't know. We'll have to see how I feel in like 3 hours when I get to that point. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue with this. This is looking pretty cute and I always enjoy putting acrylic on, so yeah. Oh my goodness, my dad scared the absolute shite out of me and my mom and my sister yesterday. I literally thought he died. I was so scared. I was so scared. You know when like you experience thinking someone died and like getting so scared about that? I don't know if you guys have experienced that. Like, I don't know if that's something everybody experiences, but I experienced that yesterday, and like it makes you so thankful for the people that you have around you and makes you just want to love them and make sure you tell them that you love them every single day, because no one is guaranteed tomorrow. And it just makes you feel like all of your other stupid stresses and worries are just not even worth it, because you have your health and people who you love, you have them. And you just gotta remember that. But anyway, let me tell you what happened. So my dad carpools with my sister to school sometimes. My sister's also in college. We actually go to the same school. My dad and her carpool sometimes because my dad's office where he works is really close to me and my sister's university. Yesterday was one of the days where he carpooled with her and he was supposed to pick her up at a certain time. 30 minutes past that time and my sister calls my mom being like, Dad was supposed to pick me up 30 minutes ago and I'm texting him and calling him and he's not answering. And then my mom and I were sitting in the couch in the living room and we were watching some 1,000-pound sisters just living our best life. And my mom was like, your dad's not responding to your sister. I'm scared. I'm gonna call him. She calls him and he doesn't respond. And then I get scared. And I'm like, oh, well, maybe he just got caught up in a meeting and maybe it's a really important meeting and he just like can't get to his phone. But then I called Shannon to ask what was going on, my sister, and she was like, no, you don't understand. Dad never forgets about me. He literally always apologizes even if he's only 5 minutes late. And I was like, bro, okay. And then I was really worried. So then I started like spam calling and texting my dad and he wasn't answering or responding to anyone. And so then we all started freaking out. Then we just started imagining him in his desk, like something tragic had happened to him and he was just sitting in his office alone, impaired, and nobody noticed. So then we were all very scared. And my mom started trying to call the office where he works, but they like don't have a phone number for you to like get a hold of them. So then it was like this whole situation and we were freaking out, and then we were like, oh my goodness, okay, like Shannon, we're coming to pick you up. And then me and my mom got in the car and we were gonna drive over there down to school and to my dad's office and figure out what the heck was going on. 5 minutes into our car ride, my dad calls my mom and he's like, oh my goodness, sorry, like he was like, as I said, he was in a meeting and he forgot about my sister, which he usually never does, but for some reason everybody thought that it was Thursday yesterday instead of Wednesday. I'm filming this on a Thursday. Now you know that. Thursday, my dad doesn't carpool with my sister. Wednesdays, he carpools with her. So he forgot what day it was and he was really busy and he had left his smartwatch at home because his smartwatch, he always has his phone on silent. So his smartwatch will like vibrate and tell him when he has a message or is getting a call. But of course, yesterday he forgot it at home. And so then he wasn't responding to any of us and we were all freaking out thinking he was dead. It was a really scary situation. It was scary. Especially, I started getting really scared because my grandpa, my dad's dad, died of a heart attack at like the age that my dad is right now. And so I started freaking out. And yeah, I was very relieved, okay, when he called my mom. Yeah, that's just like one of those things that just like makes you really thankful for the people that you have with you in this life, that they're still there. And it makes you feel like all the other things in your life that you're worried about are pretty irrelevant. But yeah, that was pretty scary. And I'm so happy that he's okay. And honestly, whenever something like that happens, it makes me have so much empathy for people who do lose their parents young. Both my mom and my dad lost one of their parents when they were in their early 20s. So I'm like always really scared that like they're gonna go out like one of their parents did. That's what I be praying day and night for my mommy and daddy, let me tell you. Yeah, I'm just, I live with my mom and dad, okay? Like, I am sorry. I'm like almost 21, but I still have separation anxiety from my parents, all right? Like, my dad's always telling me I should do study abroad. I'm like, no, I don't want to leave you and mom. Like, I cannot imagine being far away from you if something happened. No, thank you. Okay, just because we're on the subject of separation anxiety, I don't know if all of y'all had 6th grade camp, but we had 6th grade camp when I was in middle school. And basically it's just where like you and all the rest of the 6th graders go to a camp for an entire week. And all of my friends and I actually were super excited for it. I was excited the entire week until the weekend before the week of camp. I was packing my bag to go, and I remember that Saturday and Sunday were like the most depressing days ever. Like, I was so sad thinking about leaving my family to go to camp for a week. Yeah, anyway, I didn't end up going because the Monday morning that I was supposed to go, I started crying to my mom and telling her I didn't want to go. So I didn't go, and I said I had a stomach ache. So yeah, and we got refunded. So I've literally never been away from home for more than like a day or two. Didn't even have sleepovers when I was younger. Well, that was more because my dad was very paranoid, but yeah. Okay, so I also went ahead and put a clear cap of acrylic on all of those glitter ones. So those are pretty much ready to be filed. So now I'm going to do the French tip on these two, and we're going to try out this cutter thingy. Epic! So for the nude, I'm going to be using Cover Pink by Mia Secret. Let me see which one I should use though. Okay, this one looks about perfect. It looks like it fits in here. I'm just gonna wipe it off. And I'm gonna try to get a nice big bead of this. Okay, I'm gonna wait for it to look pretty smooth. Boom, you see how it looks smooth like that now? Okay, oh, and I prepped this one earlier on accident, so put that down. That honestly might have not even been big enough. Ooh, and it already feels like it's getting hard. So I'm going to have to work fast. Ooh, this Mia Secret acrylic is setting so much faster than the other one. Uh-oh. I was not prepared for this. Ooh, I don't know if it's still soft enough. Okay, so I'm kind of like shoving it in there. Okay, not bad. Assuming I'm gonna have to wipe this off really quick. Clean this up a bit. All right, definitely not perfect by any means. I definitely didn't use enough at first, and I didn't realize that this one was going to set so fast. So I probably should have placed it on my nail a little bit earlier, but I didn't. So let's try that again with this one. Just gonna prep it first. Big bead, and I'm gonna try to focus it towards the top first, and then because I can always go back in and fill in the bottom. Okay, now I made this bead too runny. There's definitely a learning curve to this. Okay, but I don't want it to get too hard. Okay, doesn't look right. I feel like that's too small or something. So I'm gonna try one more time. Let's try to fix this. I need a little bit more time to work with it since I'm not good at this yet, and it's setting so quick is throwing me off. Sorry, I'm not talking too much because this is requiring a lot of focus. Not going to lie. These are definitely not going to be perfect. I feel like they're low-key looking worse than when I did it with the X-Acto knife. But I think that's because with the X-Acto knife, I was using an acrylic that I was used to working with, and I really never use Mia Secret acrylic, and so I'm not used to working with it and having it set so fast. So it's okay. It's okay. They look good enough to me. Like, they look good enough that I can wear them and be happy with them. But I know that they're probably not gonna look good enough to some of y'all. It's okay. You know what? We're learning here. Your girl is learning. Oh, and you guys, I got a new piercing. Did y'all already notice it? Do you see it? There's two of them actually. You can't really tell, but the little studs are actually pink. Oh no, I'll put a picture up on the screen of what it looks like. I got these piercings because this is the reference photo that I was thinking of when I got them. And I did order some earrings like that to put in there whenever this heals enough that I can change the earrings out, which probably isn't going to be for like 2 or 3 months, which is kind of sad, but it's okay. It's okay. So I ordered some really tiny ones and a really tiny heart that I want to put in there. And I think it's going to look so cute. I really hope that she didn't do them too close. Part of me feels like they're a little too close. But then again, I did also pick pretty big earrings to put in there. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, even if I don't end up being able to fit like a heart or something, I'll figure out something else cute for it because I don't mind the placement of them. I realized right after I finished doing the glitter on the French tip ones that I probably should have filed the pink part, like the nude part, before I went in with the glitter so that that French tip like smile line was really nice. But no, I forgot to do it and I wasn't about to go do it with the glitter acrylic on there. So it's just, it is what it is. It is what it is. So we've got lumpy chunkiness going on here. I am going to file these up real quick and then we can get to the designs. Okay, I may have overfiled them like a tiny bit in a couple places and filed off some of the glitter, but you know what? I think it's fine. They look good. They're looking so much better now that they're filed. And from what I can tell, the French tips aren't even that bad. So I think we're good. So what I'm actually gonna do now is I want to top coat underneath of these before they get any dustier, crustier, or dirtier. I probably should have top coated them before I did all of the filing, but since I didn't, I'm just gonna take this crusty brush with some acetone on it to scrub the underneath, and that way it'll like kind of clean it out of any dust and also prep it for the top coat. Putting a top coat underneath is just like always good for keeping your nails clean, and also since these ones are pretty transparent, it will help them to be even more transparent, and that's nice. We like that. I wanted to give you guys an update on my hair because it's actually doing really well. Like it didn't break like at all. Like it hasn't been breaking or anything, and it's feeling a lot better now. I've been putting a lot of oil in it and conditioning it. I haven't shampooed it at all yet, and it's looking pretty good. So I'm still really happy with it. Thank you guys so much for all of the love you gave me on that video. It really touched my heart and it made me like really happy. So thank you. I love you guys. One other pink color that I want to try soon is, or like whenever this one washes out, I want to try the Ex Mondo pink one, not like the super pink one, like not like the super bright one, but the other pink one that looks low-key similar to this color. So yeah, hopefully that happens. Okay, so I decided that I do want to do some hand-drawn nail art, at least just one nail. So I've got my colors prepared here and I'll give you like 2 seconds to guess what art. Never mind, you probably already saw it in the thumbnail. I'm gonna draw Princess Bubblegum on my pointer finger because if you haven't noticed, I am obsessed with Princess Bubblegum now that I have dyed my hair back to pink. Yeah, so I just want to draw her on my nail. Okay, I'm obsessed. I have been watching Adventure Time again. I used to love Adventure Time when I was a kid. I'm watching it again. I'm obsessed all over again. So I mixed my colors together and I have them on my color palette here. What's really nice is that Princess Bubblegum is super simple, and so we only need like 3 colors. So let me just show you what I used to create these colors. So to create the hot pink. I used this hot pink color from Born Pretty, super bright, but I didn't want it to be that hot pink, so I added a little bit of white. For this really pale pink color that I'm going to use for the skin, I used this pink color. This is a much more like cool toned pink, also from Born Pretty. And I also added a lot of white to that one to dilute it a lot and make it a lot more pastel and light, because Princess Bubblegum's skin is like very light pink. And then to make the yellow for her crown, I used this yellow that I had, and I also added a little bit of white to it. And then Princess Bubblegum does have a tiny little gem on her crown, and I think that for the crown little gem, I want to use one of these little things. So we will do that when we get there. Okay, so I'm gonna make this really simple. I don't want it to take forever, but I'm probably not going to be able to talk a lot while I'm doing it because I'm going to be focused. I'm going to focus in, I'm gonna zoom in, and I'm just gonna try to make this as best as possible, all right? Okay. For those of you who miss when I do hand-drawn nail art, this is for you. This is for you. I love you. This Princess Bubblegum, she might look very simple, but do not be fooled. She literally took 45 minutes to do. I know that seems like a lot. I know it seems like a lot, but I have not done hand-drawn nail art on my nails for a while, especially characters, and I kept having to like go over certain areas and there was bubbles, so I had to like trying to get rid of the bubbles. And the face, like these little cartoon faces, if you don't get them right, then it looks so, like, it just doesn't look good. So I had to, like, redo the face, like, multiple times, and now she looks kind of derpy, but I think it's kind of cute, actually. I think she kind of cute derpy, so I wish I didn't make her as big as I did, but I did, so it's whatever. And now I'm basically just gonna put charms on the rest of these, I think. Definitely not anything too crazy. I wish I had big pink gemstones because I would use those and do like some gemstone designs, but I think I'm just gonna make these more like kitsch, you know, with like cute kawaii charms. I keep like, ooh, my hair is stuck on my piercing. Keep going to like put my hair behind my ear and accidentally touching my new piercing. Owie, owie. Oh my goodness, you guys. There's one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about just because it's like kind of bothering me and y'all are my friends and I like talking to you. So I'm gonna talk to you about it while I put these charms on. So recently I have developed a new insecurity, something I've never been insecure about, and it's wrinkles. Specifically my forehead, how there's creases in it when I put my eyebrows up. Like that bothers me. And it never ever bothered me before. Even like when I was younger, I thought it was weird that I didn't have creases in my forehead when I put my eyebrows up because I would look at older people and they had them and then I didn't have them when I was younger. And I was like, am I like just different? Like, why don't I have those creases? And I didn't think it was like a bad thing. And even recently, like sometimes I see them and I'm like, it's kind of annoying, but like whatever, literally everyone has them. But then one of the YouTubers that I was watching one of their older videos and they got Botox in their forehead because they had like forehead wrinkles starting when they were like really young, like 21 or 22, and I'm about to be 21, and so now I'm insecure about my forehead and I feel like I need to get Botox. And I know that's literally ridiculous because I am not even 21 yet, and it makes me so mad. It makes me mad at myself for like actually feeling insecure about it, and then it makes me mad like at society and social media have made us feel that wrinkles in our forehead are ugly, even though it is literally just a natural part of human life and aging and having expressions on your face. And like, I'm trying to tell myself that, but whenever I'm like on FaceTime or whenever I'm like taking a picture or even when I'm editing my videos and I have a face cam and I see like my forehead wrinkles, I'm like, oh my God, those look so bad. It needs to stop bothering me. Yeah. So anyway, just thought I'd share that with y'all. So I ended up deciding to draw like the repeating hearts on the pinky nail because I felt like Princess Bubblegum nail was just like too much hand-drawn nail art for there not to be any on any of the other ones. So that was really simple to do, and I think it really made the whole thing feel a lot more cohesive. So I'm really glad that I just did that. I would top coat these now, but for some reason I feel like Princess Bubblegum nail is like too bland. Like it needs more sparkle or something. Like there's just too much plain pink, if you know what I mean. So I think what I'm actually gonna do is take some of these cute little heart sequins and maybe these little heart sequins, and I'm just going to glue them in her hair. Kind of like little, I don't know, decals, something like that. I feel like it'll add a little bit more pizzazz to this nail because I don't know, right now it's just bothering me that it's so plain. I don't know if that looks weird now, but I am going to decide that it's cute. I think it's cute. And I added this tiny little pink heart charm. Oh, I think it's so cute. Okay, I like them now. I feel like everything is cohesive now. I just had to add a little bit of pizzazz. And now it's good. And now I like it. And now I'm happy with it. And now it's pink and it matches my hair. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be a little bit obsessed with pink for a little while. If you couldn't tell already. But I'm gonna go ahead and put a top coat on these now. And I'm just gonna use this one. I really like this one. It's really shiny. I feel like it's like the shiniest top coat that I have, to be honest. The glossiest top coat. I can't wait for spring break, you guys. I need spring break to come. I've been wanting to have like long pink hair. So actually, I may or may not have bought some extensions, like some pretty cheap ones. And I may or may not be convincing my sister to also buy extensions and learn how to sew in extensions so we can sew in each other's extensions during spring break, which is in 3 weeks. Yeah, I may or may not be doing that. And there may or may not be a video of us sewing each other's extensions in. Alrighty, cuties, so here is the finished set, and I think that I like them. I think they're really cute, and honestly, I think they're gonna grow on me the more that I look at them, because that's kind of what happens with these like kitsch nails. Like, I'm looking at them for so long that I'm just like, and then maybe I'll like go to sleep and I'll wake back up and I'll be like, you know what? That's pretty cute. That's pretty cute. You know, I set out today to do a set of nails with Princess Bubblegum on them, and guess what? I did it. I done did it. And I think they're so cute. Okay, Princess Bubblegum does look a little bit derpy, but you know what? I think that makes it really cute because if you haven't seen Adventure Time is somewhat derpy. So yeah, and I love Adventure Time. It's so fun. It's so fun. Now that I'm older, watching Adventure Time, I feel like I enjoy it even more. Let me know what you guys think about these nails in the comments down below. Anyway, cuties, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed my little rants, my little random spiels. Thanks for sticking around. You're awesome. Give this video a like if you did enjoy it. It helps me out a lot, and I really appreciate it. I hope that you are having the most amazing day, night, week, life. Sleep well if you are going to sleep, cuties, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye! Mwah.